Hello CHS, I'm Tristan.
And I'm Jesse Grossman, and this is Columbia Cougar News.
With February being Black History Month, each show this month will be featuring a Black resident of Maplewood or South Orange who is making a difference in our community. This week we will spotlight someone that many of us may be very familiar with, Miss Bisa Butler.
Now we will highlight an extremely talented Black artist who is known for her detailed quilted portraits and pieces celebrating many famous figures in Black history, like Jackie Robinson, Frederick Douglass, and Josephine Baker. She graduated from CHS in 1991 and grew up in South Orange. She has worked at the Smithsonian Museum of American History, the Epcot Center, and the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center. She uses patterned fabrics made from cotton, silk, velvet, and netting to make the portrait below.
There are a few important dates coming up that you should mark on your calendar. On February 5th, the MAC-sponsored talent show will be held at 2 p.m. And on February 12th through February 15th, there will be no school for the President's Weekend holiday.
Senior parents, you are needed to help with Midnight Madness. If you can spare some time to help out, please email mm@columbiahsa.org.
Show your CHS spirit and support the class of 2021. Check out the Cougar shop for CHS gear, which includes sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats, and much more. The shop only delivers to South Orange and Maplewood, and they do not ship. If you have any questions, you can email them at mm@columbiahsa.org. The CHS boys and girls basketball and boys and girls fencing teams have officially started their seasons. We were able to catch up with some of the members of the team to see how they were feeling.
My name is Robbie Goldman, and I'm a freshman. No, I'm not.
I'm not cutting this.
I'm a sophomore, and I fence saber. And this year, I hope it's gonna go pretty well. Some things that we had to overcome. The masks are kind of hard to wear during practice, but I hope it's gonna go well.
My name is Valentina Aquino. I'm a senior and I'm a saber. And an obstacle that I had to face during COVID is that when we're doing workouts and stuff, it's really hard to breathe because you have this mask on. And it's also really cold outside, so I get cold muscles a lot. So, yeah.
Nice. Keeping with sports, one of CCN's very own is working hard at his own sport. Senior Aiden Ronan is here to give us a look inside his deadlifting challenge.
Okay, so I basically have to vlog this, but I'm gonna warm up on the hip abductors. Okay, so I'm gonna start with 135 on the bar, see how it feels, and then go from there. Probably just gonna toss a plate on between each set until I find something I'm like fully comfortable with. Feeling kind of tired. It wasn't too heavy, so I might put a plate on and go for a few. But that's gonna be basically the top of my pyramid. And then after the next set, I'm gonna start going back down again. So we're just gonna do one more set at 3 plates and then call it a day.
And now it's the return you've all been waiting for. No, we're not all returning to school. It's the return of our special series, In the Field.
Welcome back, CCN. My name is Jackson, and today we're in the field, foraging edition. Let's say this. Picture this. You're taking a nice leisurely hike one day. Boom, bear comes out. You run. Boom, you're lost. Right? So, what do you do in that situation where you're lost? You don't have food or shelter. So you're an idiot and forgot your stuff. Well, I'll tell you exactly what to do on today's episode of In the Field. Start off. We got a tree behind us, white oak that produces a lot of acorns, and you can eat them if you soak them in water. But as you can see, it's 30 degrees out and really cold, and so there's no acorns. So we're gonna have to find some alternatives. So let's get to it. So right now we're just looking. We're gonna look for the northeastern baby carrot. You can tell what they are because they look like a normal baby carrot you'd buy at a supermarket, except they're found usually around the roots of trees because they like to stay there and cuddle for warmth. They're actually living creatures, and we're eating them and making them feel pain. Okay? That's just life. Oh my god! I got a big group of them. Oh, jeez. Okay. So as you can see here, oh, one's got away. They don't really run far. They kind of just roll. So as you can see, this is them. Like I said, they look like normal baby carrots. Their taste is a bit more sour. They say that's because there's a neurotoxin in them, but I don't believe that. They're perfectly safe to eat, so just eat them. So they say there's a neurotoxin in them, but I don't believe that. So you can just eat them if you want. Oh, I wouldn't go away. We'll just let it go. Let them live. So... Yeah, that's a really sour one, and that means it's got a lot of poison in it. I mean, a lot of flavor in it. We don't let the rest of them go. They just saw their brother die. We'll put them back in their little hidey hole right here, and we'll move on to the next thing. So, right here, it took us a little bit to find, but we finally found the wild northern cheese tree. Now, not to be confused with the beech tree, because they do look very similar, but the difference is this grows a fruit that's very similar in texture, color, and taste to most American cheeses. This one's of the Kraft variety. They call it that because of its, resemblance to Kraft cheese. So let's get a close-up of this. You see this? I know, it's fascinating, right? Fascinating what nature can do. And you see this hole right here. It's actually the birth canal because, like most fruits, this gives live birth. So, this is one of the more safer things to eat. It does taste like cheese. It's believed to have a bit of real tree milk in it. So, we're just going to go ahead and... So right now we're looking for the northeastern forest banana. It's just like a normal banana, but it's more lively and they move a lot more. Joe, get down. Okay, so it's right over there. If you can see that. Now I know it seems like nothing, but if we are not quiet, it will run off and maybe kill us. It's very, very dangerous. They're Oh my God. Oh, look at this. That's some weird bruising. Wow. I can't believe I just did this. This is the first one I've caught. Oh, it's still alive a little bit. Okay. As you can see here, he got a little cut during the scuffle. So a little thing about these is you can actually eat them with the peel, and it's not like sour like other bananas are disgusting. So, oh yeah. So let's start with you can tell by the taste. Juvenile male. So he's dead now, by the way, you know. He did have a family. I'm gonna assume nearby. So we'll let them find his body. Oh! So, what we have here is the northeastern frostberry, not to be confused with the frozen berry, which I have some notes right here. So on my notes, it says the northeastern frozen berry is highly toxic. You can tell by its purplish tint compared to the frostberry, which is more blue. So as you can see, those are really blue. I don't know, I'm colorblind. It's kind of a gamble. So it's just...
You okay?
Yeah.
It looks kind of purple.
Really?
Let me check your notes. Jackson, there's nothing written here.
It was definitely the frostberry.
Do I need to call somebody?
No, I'll be fine.
Sure?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Jackson! Jackson! Jackson, you need to get up, man!
Jeffrey,
We need to film the new In the Field!
what am I doing in the field? I just graduated.
Mr. Camp is giving me hell about it.
Those were all your announcements for this week, CHS. I'm Jesse Grossman.
And I'm Tristan.